because of the counter hit, he just like warps backwards.
Yeah.
And there's all that extra range, so you got to do something a little safer or something a little bit more consistent. And it didn't work out for him. But you know, you saw these two headed up to the stage a second ago. We are going to have NuckleDu and Justin Wong.
Yeah. Yeah. This should be a really good one coming up. Justin Wong had a big fight against Mono's Fang. He managed to somehow get it. Congrats to him in the pools. And he's going to go against Du with the Guile, probably. That's what I would expect.
And Justin had a lot of trouble. I feel like he's been having a lot of trouble lately. You know, with not only matchups but character selection. Like he's kind of bouncing onto the Chun. He's trying to figure out exactly who he wants to play. And I think lately when you see Justin play, like especially when he's at home streaming and he's playing against a lot of good players, he looks like he's at that level, but in a tournament, I don't think he's been performing to where he is expected to perform, you know?
Yeah.
And especially, I think, after watching Punk kind of demolish Du over at NCR.
Yeah, you got to say Punk is on a different level, and I think everybody when it comes to Karin play.
Yeah, but I think really if you're Justin, you got to see that and figure out the strategy and try to apply it, you know?
I know he's been searching. He's been looking for the strats.
Yeah, I think one of the big differences between Justin and Punk is that the whip punishes don't always count when Justin gets them, right? He lands probably a similar amount of whip punishes, if not more, but he usually doesn't get big damage. 2 bars spent.
4 mix-up and didn't get much out of it.
There's a clean flash kick. Du does have V-Trigger available. Activates. He's just going to gain some space for himself. Justin cannot jump here or the flash kick would come out.
Look at this. The blocks. He's played Marvel.
Yeah, not a tough mix-up for Justin to see.
Oh, that was so smart! Oh, no, Justin Wong!
What happened? Oh, God.
I ended up taking it, but wow, I love it. No, you don't love it?
I don't love the drop.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you there. But when it comes to the fierce, not canceled?
Yeah.
God, that was so good.
That was pretty good. I'm just concerned, you know? Like, that is a game-winning combo.
Right.
Man, that is dangerous for Justin for sure. And Du, I think that flash kick was a good bet. Had it landed, he would have won the round. But yeah. Activation, good whip punish from Justin, but didn't turn it into more. Just gets the record knockdown.
Still trying to control things. Love that range.
Yeah, that step back into that jab anti-air was great.
Justin moving forward still, trying to make things happen.
Other side, man, he's very close to taking this. He's gonna get the critical R. Be huge damage here for Justin Wong.
Yeah, I think he needs one more little hit.
No! Why do I even say it, Steven? I don't know. James wasn't even here and you got hit by
why?
it.
I don't even know why. I feel like that it always kills. I know. But come always.
Man,
though?
I was educating.
Actually, always.
I was educating Eli earlier about commentary option selects for supers.
Yeah, you can definitely do those. But
You can
sometimes you
definitely
gotta
OS
just
it.
make the bet.
Yeah, only when you know. That was definitely a bad bet, man. That's rough. I don't know how you'll ever recover.
I don't know how. We'll see. Anyway, I really like how Justin played a lot of that. I like, as we said, the fierce, not canceled into anything. I love the range that he put himself at pretty consistently, where he could anti-air with Karin. Not easy to do. And his mix-ups up close were good. Other than a couple of drops, I thought he played very well.
Interesting. So a character switch for NuckleDu. Or not a character switch, a color switch, but nothing else. I expected maybe that he might go to the Mika, but sticks it out with Guile. And I think you can see Justin piecing together a lot of the ideas that Punk has, which was maximizing the whip punishes a little bit better. And he's playing at a range where Du cannot safely throw that light punch boom, which is really the cornerstone to Guile gameplay. Does that throw? He does not get a follow-up off of that forward
See
throw.
that walk up? There was no jump. He just was confident in walking up to the right spot. That is a great way to play against Guile. The bulldogging, and Justin's making it count.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
look at this guy.
And there's a stun already, so huge lead for Justin in this round. Not going to close it out, but anything will do it.
He just wants to get one more. The jump jab of all things.
And the boom activation is a no-go. I think the problem here is that Du is kind of passing up on the footsies before he can like get it started, you know? If you want to throw booms in someone's face, you got to establish that you're going to have buttons there to make them block. If you don't do that first, then, you know, boom is not as threatening. Like, in this range, yeah, you got to play that ground game, make him afraid of stuff like that, and then you can throw your light punch boom.
Yeah, this is the first fierce in that kind of situation, and now you see
it
more
already.
of these,
Yeah,
Sobats as well. Yeah, he's picked up on the same thing.
Way more buttons, and that's what you need. You got to hit that forward medium kick, make Justin afraid, make him walk backwards to whip punish, then you throw the boom.
Interrupt. Du now gets to control. This is a very strong position for him. Stun, going to be the round. Via. waddling into the flash kick.
They crawl on over and he gets the job done. So, Du, you know, now I think that's a perfect choice, the waddle, because Punk can't copy that the way he did the little down, down, down. So it's his own thing. I like that. Sets out that V skill, and you see a lot more blocking and a lot more walking back from Justin. He's looking to whip punish, and that means that Du can throw booms a little bit more, although that one doesn't work.
Expectation was there at the right time for Justin. Okay, some extra movement from Du, a little bit different than how he had played before. His adaptation is working.
A lot of neutral jumps from Du. You got to expect that Justin might snipe it with that EX Tenko. Back throw.
All right. Oh, yeah. Wow, step kick into super. What a choice.
He's got
that means the trigger's
V-trigger.
gone.
Yeah,
right.
He loses his V-trigger instantly, but he does have the boom to follow behind. The mix-up, and Justin, he does play Marvel, but we all know how good Just Go Low is.
Yeah,
in any
right,
game.
Yeah.
And so the closeout from Du, and I really think that the adjustment was the buttons in neutral. Way more.
Yeah.
You got to establish the buttons before you can go to the booms, and then use the booms to establish the buttons. You know, it's one of those relationships that work like that, and Du has now figured that out and has really adapted to what Justin was doing at the start of that.
Yeah, earlier in the set, Justin, as we were saying, was walking a lot, getting just the bulldog.
Yeah, walk up to your face,
move up close on the ground.
Punch.
Yeah, exactly. But if there are buttons coming out of Guile, then that's not as viable.
Yes. So, you know, as Justin's counter to that is, okay, you want to hit buttons? I'll walk forward, walk back. And during that walk back, now Du is throwing booms.
Yes.
Which is the adjustment. And then Justin says, okay, you want to throw booms? I'm going to walk up and hit a button. Du beats him to the punch with forward medium kick, or back fierce, right?
You know, Justin also had the jump over the boom in that last round too.
Yeah.
Another counter to that. So they're playing a lot of these little back and forth kind of options.
It's the mid-match adjustments that you have to make, you know. And that's what you see. What? The jet upper? The American Fierce right at the start? Oh, man. That was, he was letting freedom ring. For that Liberty back Fierce. Doesn't find it. Oh, he found it that time.
Big chance now for Justin.
Missed the knockdown.
Pretty cautious.
Oh, goes all in, and the punish, he has V-trigger. Yeah, he's going to get a lot of space off of this. No, he goes for the flash kick.
That's something he's been doing more often.
A lot of Guiles, actually. I think the first one to really do it a lot is probably Daigo.
Justin is still in this. If he finds a hit, maybe one more mix-up after that.
Du can chip him. He's got to be very careful about critical arch.
Yes, had to.
Yeah, of course, spend it. I think Du had maybe thought about not spending it, but after Justin got that side switch, if you look at that light bar, Du was one hit from losing, so you got to go for it. Just spend the gauge.
As a result, he's at match point.
Now, a lot more booms from Du, as you can see.
That range.
And then the button afterwards.
Okay, punish though. A little bit too frisky.
And you see Du, he walks back like he's going to throw a boom and then moves forward for the forward medium kick or something else to try to throw Justin off. Not working here, though, and Justin gets that corner position.
The jump timing.
It's perfect range where Justin was in cross-up range. Combo off of it, but, oh yeah, that knee spacing. Look at that knee.
Justin with the big chance now. Corner. He has all the resources.
Yeah, that is
how much will he spend?
And got him. That is going to be the round for Justin Wong. Builds a little bit of extra gauge in the back throw. Back throw builds you the most meter, generally with most characters. So.
And that means it's match point now for both. So we've seen these adaptations back and forth about how to play on the ground, about where to jump in. We'll see what they end up on.
Excellent interrupt on the dash. Didn't get a ton of damage. He's a little too far to flash kick probably, so he just went for the boom.
Lovely stuff by Justin, moving forward at the right spots. And do you see how little he's doing there? He was very patient.
Yeah, he's waiting. He's trying to see what Justin will do and react. He's trying to play that sit and wait game. There's the flash kick.
Just not a good range to jump at.
And the jump in from Du instead, that trade on that NCR jab is not good for Justin.
But that's it. I like that he maintains control because of it. He's able to keep the corner. Very important right now.
Put it in a one-guess kind of scenario for NuckleDu here. Oh, the
what?
Man.
Oh my gosh, the anti-air is there. Now Du has the corner for himself. Trigger. No, he backs off.
Yeah, I think Justin, big mistake there with that jump over, but it
too.
worked out. Activation doesn't get it. That's a punish. One more guess here, and that's that. Justin Wong over NuckleDu.
Okay. NuckleDu, Capcom Cup champion. He knows that everybody's coming for him because of that. And for Justin, as we said, it's been, you know, a road to find ways to get himself back in that top level.
Yes.
Because he hasn't really been there. Of course, he has the ability to do it. We just saw that he has the ability to do it. He wasn't there until now, and I liked a lot of what he did in that match.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was really kind of him figuring out that strategy that Punk had and then applying it to his own game, which is something that's so important, right? And you can see it throughout the set. You know, there was this first game where Justin, a lot of walk down pressure, and
Look
that
at
bait. And then the missed combo.
Yeah,
oh
that kind of sucked, but hey, other than that, it was cool.
Yeah, it was definitely concerning. This is that second game where Du made his own adjustment, right? And he had a lot more of those buttons before booms. And that's an important part about the match for sure. And the final game, of course, the jet upper. Jeez.
Love it.
Man.
And then this, terrifying. Yeah, that was a big risk, and it really didn't pay off. This could have been much worse for him. This could have been Du controlling things, and he backed off. I wonder if he now regrets that.
I think he should have activated the V-trigger in the corner and just gone for the pressure.
Right.
He would have guaranteed himself a little bit of offense, and then probably got something after, but you know, gave it up instead, and that'll do it. So Justin Wong over.
You know, sometimes you got to live with those decisions.
Waving at the screen,
little cutie.
happy as